We will regardless get to see a very solid grand finals, considering we already have Beast Coast waiting in there. That will be a neat little addition, but this series, I might just go to a 2-0.
Yeah. DK, we already casted this today. Show me that you learn with the analyst. You are a Viper, you are against us. What you should worry about?
You're a Viper, you play against Tusk, what should you worry about? Tag team? No idea.
Tri-lane.
Oh, tri-lane.
Should worry about tri-lane. You need deep wards to scout lanes to make sure your Viper is not playing against the tri-lane. Because that would be the counter of those gray lanes on the Hokori side. And that's actually what they are already planning. Because if you look, the Monkey King, he's on top. So Hokori, their, let's say, mission here is not getting outplayed on lane swaps.
30 seconds and counting.
They have a ward that's not that helpful, called lanes, fortunately. And it's a Shaman 5 and a Dawnbreaker 4, by the way.
Shaman 5 and Dawnbreaker 4. That's actually interesting. I know that Spartan from Brame likes to play the Shaman 5. Not many other people like to play Shaman 5, mainly because his attack and cast range are pretty much non-existent. The hero is close to melee with everything that he does. It does become a little bit rougher. I guess, you know, with the Juggernaut, it's still pretty a-okay. 3 bounties secured, though, for the side of Hokori. That is not too shabby of a start. It is, yeah, I'm curious to see what Theodore can do on that 4-position Dawnbreaker. And they're going for the aggro tri-lane on Hokori, at the very least at the start. Monkey versus Void? 1v1?
It's Monkey favored, for sure. For sure. And the tri-lane is terrible for Viper. So you don't want to aggro tri-lane. That doesn't make sense, Hokori. What are you doing, Hokori? I want to see you in Malaysia.
Well, that might be waiting a little bit longer. Gardick's going to be chased down. They're looking for the second kill to be secured. And Gardick should die here. The kill goes to Sacred. He tries to suicide by the tower, but it is going to be Sacred getting a double kill on the
Viper TP stop. He goes for Pakas. Bash? No, block?
Well, there are no bashes, so Pakas looking to die. Matthew did rotate through as well. Nice dodge. Pakas actually kills off Lumiere in time. So a lot of fighting all over the place.
Yeah, he didn't have used the point when I say that's why. He could have skilled bash and go for the lucky bash, but he decided to go for the time walk and do the body block. But now Vitaly, he just tipping in. He must take a lot of care that he doesn't die here. Quite questionable decision from Hokori to do a tri-lane when you are the team with the Viper. Like, okay, you know the enemy team is doing the tri-lane, you skip it. You don't go and feed 2 kills the enemy team.
So now, Vitaly...
He's walking.
Yeah,
he's a Viper.
He just TP'd top lane.
Can I change my prediction?
Well, Theodore is going to be the off-lane core this time around. He's just chilling in the bottom lane. But yeah, that TP was a little bit unfortunate, it seems. This is looking pretty rough. Mid is going pretty even between the two sides. And Theodore is actually getting very solid farm on the Dawn. Which is a plus? Question mark? Theodore, no, because he wants to get himself Jingle Mastery stacks. But now Vitaly is in the bottom lane, up against the Monkey King. And these are the lanes that they really did want.
You don't want a Viper that just got 2 against a Monkey 3. It's not how that matchup works. That you are happy with any
but
level.
You still have a Dawn, so that circumvents that downside.
Yeah, it's not gonna be a free lane for Monkey, but you're not gonna be punishing him as the way you want when you go for last pick Viper, because it seems like they went a bit out of the comfort to go for this last pick. I'm pretty sure their idea was to play Hasta as 5 and Dawnbreaker 3 and last pick of 5. Sorry, Hasta as 4. So they're playing like a position 5 Hasta, that should be 4, not the comfort of Gardic. They're playing a Dawnbreaker 4, that should be 3, just to fill in this Viper.
Yeah, that's why, you know, Viper sucks.
I take what I please.
Different hero wouldn't have had that problem. Never. So he should be able to be pretty A-okay in this lane. A Bane Monkey is kind of terribly weak against a Viper.
Close, but not quite. You know,
Yeah.
bringing aside, you're a pleasant
They're
guy to work
just
with.
gonna be changing farm, I guess, from now on. A trading farm. Because the monkey is really strong. He will always be able to get the Jingu. Because he already has the band for the extra armor, he has boots. Those kills made a lot of difference for him.
Top lane, lots of damage for Lumiere to deal with, and that is a big problem in the mid matchup. I guess that's going to be pretty much Hokori's biggest chance here. They need Analog to have a very good time, because top lane is looking like it's going to be just very painful.
Lumiere?
Straight up dead. Burn charges as well. Gardic just DP'd in. He's going to die immediately afterwards as well. And yeah, okay, maybe, you know, Thunder Awaken game number 2 might also be a possibility.
You see why I saw like the Viper walking and I'm like, I need to change my prediction, because that was the only thing that could take them away of the victory. Not the only thing, but that's the main point that they could fail at, and they really failed at getting the right lanes.
That is a little bit of a rough scenario.
Oh, Lumiere, Matthew.
Gaz is also in the top lane now, does leap
okay.
over. They're going to
Fuck
dive?
Yeah, he's gonna have the regen for the port hit.
The other core does come in as well. There was no mana on the Pangolier to join in the fray though. So Analog
Sacred
did not
already
TP.
bottom. Already bottom. He wants to kill Viper or not? It's fine.
Okay, Rolling Thunder in mid. Dark Mago is going to dodge it with his Firefly. Mobility to a degree. Analog does get multiple stuns in, but will not be able to get the kill onto Dark Mago. That Rider is reasonably tanky.
Precious bounty.
Yeah, I feel they should bring numbers to Analog lane. Because usually when you're struggling so much, you need to play with the strongest hero in the map. And the strongest hero is definitely Analog.
Fights League getting going on in the bottom lane. Shackles hold Sacred in place. He does have a time lapse. Does he get it off? No, he does not. And that is a good rotation from Analog. Looking for more in the trees. Gardic might spot out Matthew. Ooh, dangerous gaming.
On the hunt for radiant.
And Matthew is going to get spotted out. Swashbuckle should be enough to kill him off. And a double kill for Analog. With that Arcane Rune, has the mana back up in towards mid. Lumiere dies to Dark Mago, who I guess lassoed him out of existence. They are literally fighting all over the place. This is very hard to keep up with my camera work.
Yeah. Oh, that's so unfortunate. I cannot call unfortunate. That's really bad on Lumiere. Unfortunate, I would be really nice saying unfortunate. Like, you just TP mid and give a free kill to the Batrider. Meanwhile, Analog was doing such a great move.
Oh, Theodore. With a little bit of luck, he would have cut down the tree. Gauss just jumped on with the Celestial Hammer. So close. Gauss stays alive. Theodore is also almost level 6, actually, on that 4-position Dawn, which is going to be pretty huge for this brawly game, if he manages to successfully get to that point.
Yeah. Down bottom, they're gonna get one more earn card on Gardic.
And dive comes in, Analog joins the fray, but Sacred, he does of course have that time lapse. Stay alive, Matthew doesn't have a snowball, but sidesteps the Rolling Thunder.
They might wanna go back on Analog. He doesn't have any mana. Nah, they're fine. Man, Lumiere, look at that, his quick buy.
And a Midas Gaming, that's what we want to see. Easy peasy lemon squeezy.
What I wanna see was his face, because he really looks tilted.
Wow, that is so SA of you. You want to see the
Sorry,
salt in
man.
his eyes right there. You want to see him
We
really
are
crying.
like, you bring the SA caster to the SA match because he really looks tilted. Look at this death again.
Yep.
Sorry, I should not enjoy. Okay, I don't want to look his face. I feel sad for him.
He's a sad little Lumiere right now.
Dire's
5
top
deaths
tower
on
is
the
under
Faces
attack.
Void in 8 minutes time. Yeah, that's definitely that's really the dream. Deepening bottom, but it's Matthew and Sacred, and Sacred's level 7.5. He's gonna probably get level 8 before Lumiere gets level 6.
Yeah, I guess he might die here again because Sacred, he just needs to bait the jump once. And since the cooldown is 12 seconds, Tusk can just kill him afterwards. The bright side is Analog is having a great game. He can play anywhere in the map because Dawnbreaker is 6. So he should go for any move counting with Tulicor to join him. He needs to be the space creator.
Dark Mago took out some nice stacks. There's a big fat ancient stack for him to take as well. I think he's got the bots delivered right now, so you got that global presence on Dark Mago added in. Because slightly catching up in terms of net worth. Then it's only a 1k net worth lead for Thunder Awaken, even though it feels like it's so much more.
Bane, don't use your cool here. Wait for the tome. Wait for the tome.
Dire are scanning for enemies.
Oh, Theolocor steals that haste.
There is little hope
Kind of
for
surprising that he
Radiant's
didn't go in for the return kill onto Dark Mago there.
He's gonna try to steal some ancients? No, he's gonna
What the?
not. Okay, steal some ancients.
That's what we like to see. Gardig does die to Sacred. I mean, Sacred Matthew, the Tusk Weaver combo is just so filthy. Tag team plus Geminate attack and you crush the enemies.
Yeah.
Dark Mago TPing towards the bottom lane, looking for a catch onto who else but Lumiere, who's very close to his Handamitis. And is very much being chased right now. Aisha's block will not be able to hold him down. Dark Mago not going to chase any further. They are TPing through. Vitali has his ulti available. Sacred's going to scurry on forward, but they didn't have the invis detection. Otherwise, they could have gotten a very big kill there. Because Sacred, 7, 1, and 2. Another off laner that's going ham.
They want to dive Liquor. And they're getting it. No TPs.
His teammates don't want to help him out.
No cares. 0 cares.
Yeah, it's
Bottom
another one bites the
Vitaly
dust.
top
Okay.
tower
kind
is
of
under
baiting.
attack.
Not baiting anymore because Pandamu is here.
Dark Mago with the lasso. Vitali is going to drop. They're going to get themselves 2 kills because Gardig's in trouble. He does get the Fiend Script actually. And a double kill secured for Dark Mago. So Thunder Awaken, they're playing really well, but it's also Hokori that's making like 17 mistakes in a row.
Yeah, man. Hokori, they still somehow look like DPC Hokori. That they always win a game, but they always lose a game also.
Tower is under attack.
They are so inconsistent. Is that the right word?
Yes. Well, no, they are very consistently inconsistent because they always lose a game and they always win a game.
Yeah, they're super consistent. Yeah, that's true. You always know what to expect, you know? They don't disappoint you.
It always makes it for very entertaining Dota at the very least.
Never disappoint.
Panda is going to get caught out. He is, well, he doesn't even get the sentry ward countered there, so easy money wasted. Counter ward from Gardy coming into play.
For Dire's
Dark
middle
Mago,
tower.
BKB, that's going to be pretty big. Sacred is, he's rushing Ags after his Spirit Vessel, which of course is a super good counter to the Faceless Void Chrono.
Yeah, it was nerfed on the cast range.
Tower is under
Some patch, right?
I don't know if it was the cast range, but it's the, it doesn't have cooldown reduction anymore. It used to have like 20-second cooldown,
Okay.
and now it's going to stick to 40.
Okay. It's 500 range. It's pretty decent to save on a chrono, but it's not guaranteed.
Dire should look to their top tower.
Yeah, but Sacred's just really farmed on this Weaver. He had a really solid time. They want to kill him, but he kind of needs to walk next to Gardic randomly to be even viable at dying at this stage.
Yeah. That's why when you ask if it's a draft by the books, it's not by the books, because they don't have this blink initiation. They really lack initiation on the team, and it's way harder to have like a shaman with the blink dagger than to have a tiny Qualifier. Yeah, they're gonna take the tower only.
Oh, that is at the very least a little bit of value coming into play here. But they are losing the tier 1 tower towards top. Pakas is actually going for an Orchid first item rush. Interesting choice for a safe lane monkey.
Yeah, he knows Faceless Void went for Midas, so he needs a Dali.
Teleport comes in, does have a lot of damage to deal. Lumiere jumping up, has the chrono available. Gets a chrono onto 2. But the Fiend's Grip onto Lumiere is the big problem, because you chrono someone, you still get absolutely domed. Analog with the Rolling Thunder, the Shackles hold Sacred in place. This Rolling Thunder has to do a lot of work, and it is doing a pretty decent amount of work, because Pakas is dropping low. Nice X from Gardic as well. Pakas is dead. And Analog continuing for more. The mana is drained onto Sacred. He does have a 20 magic wand charge, and the time lapse still available, but Analog is slowly going to burn away, and Sacred just barely dodging death. It is a huge fight there for Thunder Awaken. They did lose, of course, Pakas in the process, but at least Dark Mago makes a fortune.
Yeah, I'd say the outcome is decent for Hokori. I'm not saying that it's good for them, okay? But considering that the chrono was totally countered by the Fiend's Grip, like how it started, the fact that they managed to get the kill on the Monkey King made things not look that bad. Otherwise, it would be totally horrible for them. So there's still a bit of hope. And about the Orchid, the thing is, like, Pakasi realizes Lumiere went for Midas. He really needs 1 damage item, otherwise he doesn't kill any hero in Chrono, so at least he needs Madness or Maelstrom. Usually you're gonna go Maelstrom because you already have Midas for the attack speed. That means he's gonna have a very, very late BKB. And you don't want to go Manta. So this silence just guarantees you're gonna burst the Faceless Void.
Which does look to be the case, because, well, how many? He's on 6 deaths. The last time we checked he was on 5, so at least he didn't continuously feed that much more. Definitely not having a very good time on Lumiere. He is bottom of the cores. They are going to go in on Theolacor. There's the Pakas silence from the trees, and the Dawn will be dead. Dark Mago immediately hunting for more. He's got the BKB available as well. 9-second duration. Matthew dies somewhere.
Yeah. No, he got the DD rune, and Gardic managed to get the check hole, and then Analog had to spend the ultimate in order to kill him. So, okay, like her team got the Dawnbreaker, and Void just died for the Orchid.
Yep. Pakas comes out of the trees. Orchid, Wukong's kill.
Yeah, and they want more. It was gonna be Analog, but Gardic's like, hey, I wake you up, man, because we can die together.
Yeah, Analog, you know, he's gonna get Fiend's Grip, so they will actually die together.
They have a... No, they don't have a ward on Vitaly, but the Coup here is gonna get him, okay? No?
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Look at where Vitaly is. Oh my god, man.
Fortified their structures against attack.
Gotta get any farm he could possibly muster. He's gonna walk out. Fortification. Oh yeah, that's great. And TPing out immediately. Topside, Theolacor is in trouble. Dark Mago has a lasso, and he's gonna hold Theolacor down. That's also putting Solar Guardian on cooldown. 8-0-4 on Dark Mago. A lot better than the previous game.
That happens when you are not playing against a broken hero mid. That's the first thing I would love to say. And that also happens when you tri-lane, because when you tri-lane, you keep the enemy support busy, And by keeping the enemy support busy, you don't have like a Tiny sitting at your mid lane helping Analog the entire game, which is what Tuliper did. So pretty good draft decisions from Thunder, and Vitaly is flipping to that.
Yeah, well, Viper gaming right there. Bye.
Yeah,
This game's over.
I don't have. Yeah, yeah. Thanks for saying it. I don't wanna be the mood killer here, but I guess.
I'm used to killing the mood, so I'll take the blame on this
Void.
one. Oh, because
Okay.
nope.
He's gonna have Chrono.
That time dilation is pretty neat. Lumiere, Chrono onto 3.
Whoa.
And Analog is kind of okay. This is so uncomfortable as can be. Okay, come on. Surfing wards. No. Bagas jumps to the side and he is gone. Fiend Script comes out as well. Analog is gonna get control. Oh my lord. Bagas. Time dilation. Dot. It's ticking. It's time lapse from Sacred. Ah, you filthy, filthy monster.
Oh my god. What a play. For a while, you thought it was the caster Jinx. Tell me.
I thought
Freeman Chrono.
100% Casus Curse,
The
and
Kyo
then I realized they just don't have any damage. Like Chrono comes out, you see a Pango in his Rolling Thunder, he's thinking, I can't actually do anything when I'm rolling. If he was able to swashbuckle, maybe they get a couple of kills there, but rip.
Yeah. Pakas has 300 HP and he's like chasing heroes.
That right there is a safe laner. Right to Lee. Takes some heavy damage. Nightmare dodge onto Sacred. Pakas is dropping low, but again the time lapse comes out from Sacred. They're gonna go back in Lumiere. They managed to find the kill onto Matthew. Pakas doesn't have a Boundless Strike available. Theodore, of course, chasing for that monkey kill. I'm surprised that no one else is chasing for that monkey kill. Because Pakas said no HP, Sacred's going to be the target instead. Rolling Thunder comes flying right through. Dark Marker has the VKB and he's just going to try and burn his opponents to a crisp. Theodore is pretty much stuck in the trees. The Orchid silence again from Pakas. Boundless Strike heals him up to solid levels. Last one to Lumiere. Team wipe coming in. And I cannot believe that Pakas actually is not even dead.
Yeah, he needs to thank the Sacred again. He's exchanged his life for saving his partner. But yeah, it feels like watching Whisper Rubik, you know, like kind of memeing around because you know you won the game. It's like Pakas is chasing heroes with. He started with 150 HP to chase heroes because he knows he can trust his team and that the enemy team is so weak that he doesn't care. Now the Faceless Void is going for the Manta style because he's playing against the Silence. So he has Midas, Yasha, 21 minutes in. He bought the Tome, by the way. And with the Midas Tome, he's level 12 against a 16 monkey. And a 19 Batrider.
90, okay, that is a... Well, actually, let's quickly check. What's his experience? Per minutes. 790. Okay, that's nowhere near what we saw of the C-Smile mid... Shadow Fiend? Shadow Fiend. God, it's been so long since I've seen a Shadow Fiend, I almost forgot about the hero's name. To be fair, there is Shadow Fiend, Shadow Shaman, Shadow Demon. Not really very ingenious with the naming there, Valve.
Yeah. Valve gave the name.
Oh, Ice Frog.
Going for
It's all the same story. Vitally, he's gonna get absolutely cracked as well. Wall response comes in. Matthew, what's he going for? What is he going for?
Pakas, he was going for the Faceless Void. He used the scan. He found the Faceless Void, but then there was like a Shadow Shaman to be farmed on the way.
Consolidation prize.
Tulicore, he's going Lotus Orb to remove the silence from his teammates.
And Log, he tries to roll away and he's getting the Fiend's Grip by the Bane. There's also a lasso available immediately afterwards. And the Pangolier is taken for a spin. Dark Knight also has a full Oxmarine core already done.
And Faceless Void dies.
Oh.
You know, like target practice, like that you do maybe for soccer or for whatever. You know, like aim test for CSGO. those type of things.
Mm-hmm.
This match is like to test the caster. It's like, can you get all the kills? And then like, there's one core dying top, another one die on the triangle, and another one dying bottom. That's what Hokori is doing with us. They died 37 times in 23 minutes, man.
Now this is SA aggression at its finest. And
You wanna try it out, the cameraman? Just bring this match.
Yeah, I definitely get a lot of T2ers in chat because I can't keep up. There's too much action going on. Gardic, Shaman. He just as well placed that Observer Ward. It immediately gets countered by a sentry that they use to find Gardic in the trees. Everything is just going horribly wrong for them.
Pandamu, he doesn't care. They leave fuck out there.
They just completely ignore it.
Next one, Tuliquor. Come on, Tuliquor. Okay, he's invis. Oh, no dust.
No dust. Severely disappointed there.
Yeah. But okay, Lumiere. Now's his time. Are they getting him? No.
Vitally though. They're trying to. There's a lasso on Dark Mago. Yep, Vitally. They're gonna catch the Viper. Gauss nearby as well. Rolling Thunder coming through from Analog. They still have the lasso. Yep, thank you very much. I'll take you for a spin. Because he's got the attack range if he doesn't get too close. We'll just keep him occupied at the very least. Lumiere has a chrono. And then he can bring in that Manta style damage that is non-existent.
Man, Lumiere, he was on the zero cares play. Like, they were using lasso analog. He walked on the lane, used Midas, and came back.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
If he could Midas his own teammates, he probably would at this stage.
Yeah. Pakas does have a BKB going for the blue turn. And the Mage Slayer procs on every monkey from the ultimate, if it hasn't been reworked. I think it hasn't, so it's pretty decent.
Works well with Boundless Strike as well. Monkey is neat. Luckily enough, that Echo Saber shenanigan doesn't work anymore. Vitally running away. Yeah, blocked him. Still gonna die immediately afterwards though. And Teal'c, he's got bugs on him. Gardic dies on one end. Lumiere's gonna get Fiend Script by Panda. The heal bomb on top from Teal'c, who's very low in HP. The Chrono comes out, but the Ice Shards kills off Teal'c. And yeah, Lumiere, good luck. There's no running away. It is easy peasy lemon squeezy here for the side of Thunder Awaken. And if you look at this game, the only thing in my mind is, how did Hokori win game 1?
Yeah, man. Yeah. They're just being consistent.
Mm-hmm.
Or at being inconsistent. At having one amazing game and one terrible game.
What's game 3 gonna bring then? That's the big question.
That's the coin flip. That's a surprise.
You definitely need
go for analog
to get something changed up in their approach. Analog, Pango trying to get back with the BKB. Dark Mago is still going in for that Pango kill. Dark Mago jumping about. Matthew going in for the Shaman. Gardic is dead. Vitally, it's a Viper without a BKB, so it's a creep. Well, a creep that does a bit of damage to Sacred. Actually, Sacred might want a time lapse soon.
Pandamu. No detection. Analog still have some time on that Rolling Thunder.
Bottom lane, by the way, there's in the meantime a Pakas monkey going for
Has
Lumiere.
Manta style. Okay.
Or he kills him before he can respond. Ooh, Lumiere on the dodge and weave and dodge and weave. Leaping back, bamboozled. Outplayed, got him.
Yeah. Maybe if he used the blue thorn while the Faceless Void was stunned to get the crit.
Yeah,
That should be the
should have done that.
optimal.
Noob.
Yeah, what a bad game from Pakas. Totally outplayed by Lumiere this game.
Yeah, 100%.
Should I insert like sarcasm before someone from the chat says, "Ooh, why is blaming Pakas?" Pakas?
Yeah, Probably should, you know, before it goes horribly wrong. I mean, you are already a toaster, so.
Yeah.
Can't.
It always can get worse. Yeah, I take back what I said. As I took back my prediction on Hokori when I saw they were playing tri-lane.
When the game went wrong, yes, sure.
No, man, it was 1 minute. I thought, okay, those guys, they're doing the only thing they should not do this game, which is ruining their lanes.
Easy Viper tri-lane, my friend. Matthew spots them all out in the trees. He's gonna get hexed up though. Will they have the damage to kill him? I heard a Fiend Strip. Lumiere's dead on the side, so they won't have the Chrono for this engagement. The rest of the team kind of needs to be careful. The Fiend Strip is actually onto Analog. Pangolier being controlled up. Cleanup crew on aisle 4. Everyone dying right now. And there's the GG call. 29 minutes. I'm actually surprised that they stayed in the game that long, with how painful it was to watch and cover. 48 kills for Thunder Awaken in 29 minutes.
Yeah, you had Dark Mago finishing 17-0-10. On the other hand, you had Gardic finishing with 15 deaths, but his